Special security measures having been put in place in KwaZulu-Natal for today's national shutdown. This, of course, in a bid to avoid a repeat of the devastating 2021 July unrest. Nqobile Madlala, eNCA reporter, is in Durban, keeping an eye on how things are also unfolding there. Nqobile, good morning to you, colleague. How's it looking?
Well, good morning. Yes, colleague, it's looking rather busy. Where we are in Glenwood and some of the EFF offices, and you can see them slowly gathering. They've just initially had a moment there where everybody was together and they were addressing quite a lot of the crowd that is there. We've seen about 4 taxis arriving and a lot more are still arriving, which means more numbers are still coming to Glenwood. We've also seen various security clusters coming in. The police are here, SAPS. We've seen Metro cops as well. They're basically going around Glenwood and monitoring what is happening. We've seen blue security as well coming in. Dragon security has come in. So quite a number of security that is on the ground, but we can see the crowd coming in, slowly trickling in with those different various transports. Others are even walking in, but wearing their regalia. Of course, we know that this is the shutdown that they've spoken about during the week. But also, interestingly, what we have seen is that happening in KZN throughout the night, we kept hearing some of the people speaking about the fact that in some various areas they would see some of the people burning tires here and there, but they're coming in small bits and pieces, which stretches a bit of security all over. We know at R102 as well, we're receiving reports that that's currently happening as well, that there's some protests that are happening there, but we have heard from the security that they are also making their way that side to see what is going on. But if you look at various parts, a lot of people have been moved throughout the night. We saw Nandi Drive as well having some of those problems, but we saw the security also sweeping in. SAPS working with the security. They're really just monitoring the ground, even though it looks like at this point, because with these sporadic moments that are coming in with people sporadically coming in some areas, it needs a lot more security. But of course, the private security has been able also to assist that SAPS. When we drove past Maran Hill as well, we saw the soldiers there. They're already at the toll plaza, making entry a little bit more safer for anyone who's driving there. Also, we saw the M13 and Pinetown also cleared. So the most roads that are used by some of the people in KZN going into the Durban and so on are very clear. We're also receiving a report saying that in Pietermaritzburg, we know that on commercial, there was already some of the people that were blocking throughout the night. We saw that that has been now cleared, and there are reports of people also saying that Northdale, you'll remember Northdale Hospital was also one of the areas that had issues under the Nahau protest. Now they were just reporting saying that whatever's happening in that area has also been cleared. It's safe for people to go there. All
right, Nqobile, that's where we'll leave it for now, colleague, as we continue to monitor the national shutdown across the country. You being in Durban and definitely seeing a group of people just behind you, and I suppose that speaks to the briefing that you alluded to earlier on as they prepare, I suppose, to commence with their march out in Durban.